Okay, good morning. It's Thursday, May 26th. We're watching the ES E-Mini, Micro E-Mini. But this is the exact same thing we were looking at the other day. And when it broke this into this curve, I'm going to go long here until 48, 50, give or take. And I guess really what we have to do is actually kind of just try and find the best entry. It is 9:45. Um, the best entry would have been right on fucking open, basically, but we just have to wait and see if we can find the best entry. Potentially, the bounce off this value high or this low, if it comes back to test the bottom of this curve, and then we can maybe finish. Maybe we can get something off of that. That would actually do it. So we're just gonna wait for that pullback back onto here to hold support, and then we're gonna go. Or it's going to come back to the VWAP and the point of control here, and then we can collect it there. That would be pretty ideal as well, because that's morning open. So that isn't, that is a possibility that it could come back and test that. Where's our wider chart? Yeah, see, it could easily kind of do up down up down. That's what it does. So kind of flirting with that level there. Is it going to hold? And is this where we're taking it long? So yeah, if it gets to 40, I got it at 50, but if it gets to 40, that would probably be a pretty decent spot to shut this off. Okay, the question is it rolling over here, and should we just take profit and reload and don't be a lazy trader? And that's what I always advocate. Um, Again, we'll probably put a trailing stop at 22, but that's like really far off, right? Like we're at, let's say there. So that's like 20 ticks down. Interesting. And this is really part of my problem that I come from a background of no patience, and I can't let it wait. Because like I've been taught to just take the money, right? So, well, all good so far. Eh? There's the 40. I'm gonna want to probably put that stop up to like I don't know. You don't want to get shaken out, but I mean at the same time, I'm gonna go 30. I'm gonna go 30. 30. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day here. Should we take some off here? What will be the purpose of taking some off? You know what? We're going to set an order in here at 38 to take some off. Maybe, no, let's do 35. Right? So I want to buy, and that would be a limit, and I want to take off 5 units right there at 38, right? Was that what I said? 38? Let's just double check that. No, it was 35, see? 35. 35. So I want to take more off there just to gather more profit. That's all. And then we can just trail that up and move that all up. Beauty day, though. Pretty good entry, too, right? Like I said, either that or the morning break of the morning would have been, but how did you know? Yeah, how did you know? We're coming awful close to my scale out kind of situation. Like I said, I just wanted to take some off, just to get paid, and to not take the full stop loss there. Because I do see the 50 still. Yeah, I see 50, but I mean, at the same time, like, really, who gives a shit? Like, there's no. Realistically, it's actually 67 that it should overshoot to the center of this high volume, and then it's going to want to rotate out of there. So we'll see how that happens. Pretty nice. 35 was pretty nice, man. I'm surprised we didn't get filled there. And there it is. It just took that. So that's okay. Oh, we actually bought. That was stupid. Oh man, huge mistake there. Buy limit wasn't what we wanted. We wanted a sell stop. Oh man, what a mistake. Huh. That was an HO mistake, man. Wow. Oops. What did we do there? We just changed it from from a half a percent to 3%. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. So we added 5 to it. So it really didn't move our price up too great. We were down in we had a really good entry there. Um, that entry was at. But I mean, these are the things, these little details, eh? We had 15 as an entry, and now we have 20. Um, So let's realistically redo that. We want to sell, stop. Let me just double check something here. So 34 would be the proper 34. Oops. 34. And we want to do this time, we're going to do 7. How about 12 actually? At 34. And the price is below 34 right now, so that's 34 right now. It's just flirting with it right now. Oh man, I think we fucking missed it and we fucked it. God damn it. That whole thing fucked me over. And now it's coming running back right to our stop. Whatever, we're gonna make profit here, but it's just like, ugh. Seeing as we up the size, we're gonna close some of this off right as because it's doing this fancy dance here. I think we should. Yeah, I think potentially you should just close some off here at the 38. If it fails, then it fails, right? So I'm gonna want to close off like a half, 5 at a time, right? Just to get rid of some of it. So kind of got the same result, but we'll see. Okay, I kind of looked at that and I was like, well, why would you cut yourself short? Because, like you said, it probably will get to 67. So I set it up. If you look here, I put the take profit at 67, but I want to take 5 off at 45, and I want to take 5 more off at 50. And then at that point, we're going to trail the stop up again. But this is just to get us paid more, hopefully. Instead of having to wait, because if it doesn't come all the way, if it doesn't go all the way past 50, at least you've got 2/3 of that position off at that point, and then we can trail our stop up, right, for that final 67 if it gets there. Right? You don't know. I don't know. I don't know much, right? All I know is I need to get paid. Come on, 45. I feel like I need to set up orders here to take it on the other side of this coin because it's going to want to do something stupid here, maybe, and come back. Boom. There's that first 45 off. And we'll just let this thing play out. I think we should put that stop up to 37. And then I'm going to want to actually put another order in to reverse the whole position here. Let's go ahead and do that right now. 37 as a stop, right? And then we're actually going to take an order at the 33. So this is getting complicated a little bit. So we're actually going to do another sell. A sell stop at 33. 33 for again the 15 units, right? But we're just going to want to take it to like 25 as a target, right? To automate the whole thing. And then when we do that, we're going to want to have the 37 as our stop. 37 as a stop. So that's 2 to 1. And we can always adjust it all after, right? And potentially, I'd almost want to have that entry up higher. The 16 tick stop is okay. Let's just make sure we're doing this right. Sell, stop on the way back down. 433, 15 units. So yeah, now we're all booked up. If it breaks below that, it's really going to want to crack down, and we're just going to want to take it for that 30 tick profit. And this is how it can be done. It's a little more complicated, but I mean, it's not that complicated, really. You just try to think ahead a bit. Realistically, too, we're right on top of it. We're at 47. Original target was 50. And then I said, well, there might be excess there, and that would push it to the 67, give or take. And that would be that center rotation of that, right? But does that have to happen? No, it doesn't. So would I want to kind of get my stop loss up even more and then actually have that sell stop even higher, right? Like, so I'm going to want to adjust that a bit, I think. Yeah, 43, because if it's really angry and it's just going to want to keep doing it, this is at 43 now. 43, and this is where it kind of gets complicated, but that's fine. That's fine. So now I want to have that order where that stop is, and that stop is where that order is, right? So we want to, I'm going to say 37, yeah, 37, 37, 37, 37, and that stop loss now would be the 15 ticks again, right? We'll just do 15 ticks again to keep it simple. 40, 37, and that puts it at 40. 37, that puts it at 40. It has to be more than that. It has to be like 41. I guess we're not that far off. 17 ticks now, right? And there it is there. So when it comes back down and breaks below, so you'd almost be interested in actually doing it like a lot tighter. I want to have that there, and then that stop would be there. And then the stop is at exactly 43.75. So there you go. There's your 15 ticks. That's a better looking. There you go. That's a bit better. But realistically, you want to take it from like right here to it, right? So, but there it is in a confused nutshell. Just about hit that 50. That was really close. But anyway, we'll let this thing set in motion now. In foresight for the hindsight, but this is all too tight. Really flirting with that that next spot there, that 50, which would have been the ultimate target to take everything off. But again, we're just going off of this curve here, so 51 is like the lowest of the nodes there. You can get right in on it if you want. You know, 51-ish is the lowest of the nodes. And what I said, though, is 67. Kind of getting up into this mid, this high volume, because of the excess, I think. And then the midpoint of that curve is exactly what I was kind of anticipating as a target. Well, the excess target. This is target right now. We're 1 second away from it. I took our order there at 50, so excellent. Now we're almost like planning to do that short rollover more than anything. Yeah, everything's there. Is it the entry though? Is it correct? Because it's going to want to, and then it's going to want to drip and rip, right? So do I have my entry in the wrong spot? We'll have to see. Everything else is pretty good. Lots of profit today. Okay, awesome. It hit that first stop loss, or trailing stop. just about took our, we would have got screwed there, eh? And we would have got stopped out. So now you got to really start thinking about this volatility level. It's a 30 tick volatility level. But if it breaks this to the downside, I think we'll be laughing. It was just really actually sheer luck or good placement, I suppose. But good placement, I suppose. But I mean, we got lucky that it didn't fill us. Yeah, and did we finish at 52? Wow, what was the high of that candle right there? That was 52 on the money. So, pretty good on that 50 for a target. 67, it still could happen, but I feel like we're going to want to do that, the shakeout first. Oh, there's the entry of that other position. And let's just, that might be a little too deep, eh? Like, I would think we should just almost get it at 34 and be happy with it. But there's this, I guess we're going to call it a straddle or a strangle, whatever you want to call it, realistically. We made out like a bandit on that last one. So don't fuck this up by giving it back, which it might do, right? Yeah, so just under review there, that's a 14 tick stop, 43.75. I'm going to actually move that up just a hair. 44.25 would be more like it, so that's a $300 drawdown if it happens. But that's fine. Hopefully this is rolling the turn and we're all there. Kind of should have set that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the question is it going to want to revisit that low node there? Or is this low? Yeah, like see this curve? We'll have to wait and see. Either way, we did pretty well on that last one. I think we did extremely fucking well, actually. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. We trailed the stop too tight. Our target of 67 might still be on the table here, but let's just go through what we got. Yeah, all in all, really, really good, well done. That wasn't necessary to maybe, I don't know. We tried to automate it, and really, what did we do there? But, whatever. That first 5 lots off was worth $409. The second 5 lots off was worth $600. The next 5 lots off was worth $746, and then the final 5 shares on the trail stop was worth $571, minus the $318. All in all, that was a pretty damn good fucking day for the micro ES, running 15 to 20 lots on the micro ES. Would have been a killing on the ES. Well, there's that 67. Actually, more like 72. So, where's the excess? Right to the other, almost to the other side of that curve. So whatever, it still did what I kind of, why did it shake us would be the real good question. This is like just too tight almost, right? Why did it shake us? Back here. No, it rolled over. Good thing we stopped out. Crazy part is we probably made money there. 40-40. 40-40. I'm just trying to get on top of it. Barely. We barely made any money there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking, oh, if it came down, we could have taken profits. But that doesn't, right. It shook us there. We'll have to work on that. 67 was valid. So, that 70, what was it? It was 72. 73.25. That high held. It's 311 right now. So, with that, I think we might. I don't see myself getting another trade on, right? So we're going to say like, share, subscribe. Because that's how you get your high fives. Until the next bounce, everyone.